How to teach a child to read. Learning to read is one of the most important things a child will do in his or her life. That's because we live in a society in which literacy skills are the key to success. When reading ability doesn't develop overnight, some parents and educators worry they are on the wrong path to instruction. 1. Phonics reading requires bringing together a child's knowledge of the sound system of his or her native language and the letters and letter combinations that represent different phonemes. For this reason, some phonics instruction is essential. 2. Familiar words. Because they are fluent speakers, kids have a base vocabulary to begin with. That's why learning how to read words they are already familiar with is a good place to start. This might include their own name and other concrete nouns that can be prompted using pictures. 3. One word at a time. In the beginning, too much text can be overwhelming for a new reader. Make sure there are not too many words on a page and start by having them sound out single terms before progressing to phrases and sentences. 4. Ample exposure and lots of repetition. Reading words that contain the same letters and letter combinations and seeing those words multiple times helps kids practice early reading skills. Did you know that 50–75% of the words in most children's books come from the Dolch list? 5. Illustrations and big print. Images can help a child in the beginning by prompting him or her to recognize the word they are reading. It helps if words are large enough and printed in bold, easy-to-read font. 6. High-frequency vocabulary. Memorizing words that are likely to show up in most books for children helps reduce the cognitive load associated with sounding out phrases and simple sentences. Kids can use flashcards and practice spelling at the same time. 7. Books they want to read. Children are often more motivated to read if they are interested in the material to begin with. Take kids to the library and let them select the books they want to start with. If the text proves too challenging, at least you have an idea of what topics they are interested in. 8. Taking on a challenge. Starting with books that are too hard can be discouraging for an early reader. Keep kids motivated by selecting a mix of easy material that is at their level, interspersed with challenging books that are one step beyond. A good way to tell how hard a book is by having the child read a page and lift a finger for every word they don't recognize. If any page contains more than 5 words the child doesn't know, save the book for later. 9. Graded readers. Many English novels and stories have been adapted for readers of different levels. Check out graded readers and try using several levels in progression to ensure familiar vocabulary and a consistent increase in difficulty. 10. Constructs and interaction. It's a good idea to encourage active versus passive reading by asking children about what they have read. In the beginning they will be focused on recognizing words, but later on they'll need to get the gist of the text and be able to tell you more about the details too.